What is going on, IF Warriors? So this is another video telling us 3 things not to do when losing weight. And this gentleman lost 100 pounds, and he's going to tell us what not to do. So let's take a look at it. Let's see if it's in line with the scientific data, the scientific research that we currently have. Let's go ahead and watch it. Let's go ahead and hit play.
I lost 100 pounds, and these are 3 things not to do when losing weight. Number 1, don't use sweatbands or waist.
I actually didn't watch this one. Stop doing that. Like, stop. Like, this is the illusion that gets created by wrapping your stomach up. You really think that something's going on, because when you take it out, when you remove it, you feel like you squeeze the fat out, like your body's like forcing, like you force your stomach to be like, okay, fine, I don't have fat anymore. I gotta go suck myself in. Like, it doesn't work like that, and you cannot spot reduce a body fat. You just can't. You can't spot reduce belly fat. And the unfortunate thing is that we have beta fat cells and alpha fat cells, and your belly region tends to have more beta than alpha fat cells. And beta fat cells, those adipocytes, are much more stubborn to release fat. So usually the stomach is the toughest part when it comes to losing body fat. Usually you're losing body fat all over your body and your stomach, but not as a quick rate, not as quickly as you are losing it, like in your face or your arms or your chest or whatever. So this is definitely something where I 100% agree. Stop doing things that you think will actually target belly fat, because really nothing targets belly fat. Nothing. The only way you can target belly fat is by literally just losing weight consistently, and eventually your belly fat will also go down when there's not much to pull from other parts of your body.
Waist trainers to lose weight. They do not lose weight or target fat, they just cut down water weight through sweating. This is extremely temporary, and you're not actually losing the fat.
Yeah.
It can also make your workouts harder and cause irritation. Number 2, don't use slim and detox teas. They just make you use the bathroom a lot, and your body naturally detox.
Yeah, those are just laxatives. That's all it is. And when you use laxatives, what's happening is that you are releasing a lot of water. You're becoming very dehydrated too at the same time, but you're not losing fat. This is the problem. This is why I can't stand the idolization of the number on the scale. You don't want to lose weight. You want to lose body fat. Stop wanting to lose weight. You want to lose body fat. That's what matters. I've always said, I always use this analogy, and I'm using it right now. I can literally cut your leg off right now and you will lose about 10 pounds. Is that 10 pounds, maybe 5 pounds, who knows? Do you want to just lose 5 pounds like that? Let me cut your leg off. But you don't want me to cut your leg off, because that's not the weight that you're trying to remove, right? Okay. So you're not trying to lose muscle. You're not just trying to be dehydrated and release all your water and just lose water weight at all times. You are specifically trying to lose body fat, but you're idolizing whatever that number says, and you don't even care where it comes from. When in reality, you should, because you actually want body fat to be burned. So,
Toxins on its own. Sometimes it can even do harm to your body and cause you to be dehydrated. Also, it's used by a lot of weight loss scammers. Lastly, don't over-restrict when eating. During weight loss, you can eat whatever you want in moderation. This is especially true when you're eating in a caloric deficit. Focusing more on eating what you want will help you be more consistent and prevent binges.
I do agree with this. I like to eat the things that I want, right? I increase protein, but I like eating protein. So I like to eat the things that I like, but I just control, for whatever the calorie is. So if I'm going to eat a meal that's 2,500 calories, I'm going to make sure, I get the things that I like. I can put it in. And sometimes I smash things together so that, and I have a bunch of videos of what I eat. I've put them up on my channel, but I like to smash things together so that, I get like this feeling of like I ate these foods that I like, and I know I know where I am in terms of the calories. I know that I didn't overeat. So you feel good about that. And when you see the scale, go down, and that your the way your clothes fit on your body, which that's a really important metric that you can use, the way your clothes fit, you feel good, and you know that it works, and you know that science is still science. And I 100% agree with this system because it breeds longevity. It breeds consistency. If you feel like you can't eat something, you're going to break at one point. Your willpower is going to be short, so you don't want to add so many layers to your willpower. You already have to eat at a caloric deficit, which can kind of poke at your willpower. Now you're trying to eat at a caloric deficit and remove a food group and remove foods that you enjoy. You got to control. That's why one thing I always tell people that they're about to go into intermittent fasting. Sometimes they're like, I'm gonna go into intermittent fasting and do keto, and I'm gonna do the. I'm like, hold up. I don't mind that you do keto or do intermittent fasting. I don't mind that, but don't do both of those things at the same time. You're gonna, for the first time, change your eating pattern, and then you're also gonna remove an entire macronutrient, essentially, almost. It's gonna be very, very difficult for you to pull off. And stay consistent with it. Try to find something that works, but that's healthy, but you can do it for a long time. That's what's gonna help you.
I hope these helped on your journey.
All right. Thank you so much, DJ Sturgis. I agree with everything he said, and yes, those kind of things are out there. Waist trainers and stuff like that. Those things are a thing that people do. And detox teas, like, I don't even know how that even got popular, but there's a lot of people that's impressionable out there when they're trying to lose weight, and they just want to be successful with it. And I completely understand. That's literally why my channel was built. But don't do any of those things. You don't need to do them. You can try intermittent fasting if you haven't. But basically, a caloric deficit will assist you, and try not to, like he said, remove foods that you like. Just eat them in moderation. All right, guys. Until the next one. Peace out.